for being the official camera of Sun and Fun 2012. Check out the entire Nikon line. They have also sponsored the Nikon Media Center off to the left. But here comes Fifi with a 222-foot wingspan.
Donated to the CAF when it was the Confederate Air Force many, many years ago down in Harlingen, Texas. And over the past few years has had some serious engine problems with it. But I'm glad to say that after a period of about a year, a little over a year downtime, 4 brand new engines on the B-29, courtesy of folks donating money to the Commemorative Air Force, as it's known now. So Fifi is up and flying once again and making the circuit and doing very, very well.
It's amazing when nearly 4,000 B-29s were manufactured during the war. It was the first pressurized bomber. There were greater numbers, B-17s, and close to 13,000 of those, 18,000 some odd B-24 Liberators, but the biggest heavy lifter of them all, and it even served into the Korean conflict, was the B-29.
It did indeed, and one of the most impressive things is when we started the fire raids on Tokyo from the islands in the South Pacific, it was not out of the ordinary for 200 and 300 of these B-29s to take off from various bases and try to strike Japan.
Those battles in the Pacific are legendary. When you think of Midway and Coral Sea and all the others, and the fight for Iwo Jima, the Marines and the soldiers and the sailors and the airmen who went after the Japanese forces in the Pacific. What was amazing to me is that when you look at a map, they were not big islands. They were pin specks, if you will, in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, but they came they were extremely important strategically so that they could build runways and get forward operating bases to put even these long-range B-29s within the range of Japan so that they could safely complete those missions and get back home.
Very, very true, Rob. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen,